All right, you guys go ahead and get your cue cards out, your answer cards, I mean. You're gonna hold up the color. We're doing a find the fiction. So you guys already know about the flower. We talked about the sunflower and all the parts of it. So this should be review. So a flower, does it produce seeds? Can it be different colors, attract insects to pollen, or does it hold up the plant? Show me what it doesn't do, what's not true. Does the flower, which one of these things? Oh, I'm loving that I see blue. The flower doesn't hold the plant up, it's at the very top. That's what's going to produce pollen and things like that for them to spread. So let's move on. The stem, does it produce seeds? Does it hold the plant up? Does it carry water and nutrients from the roots to the leaves? Does it connect the roots, the leaves, and the flower? What is not true? Not true. You're finding the fiction. Produce seeds. Yeah, I'm loving all the red. Good job, you guys. Okay, now the leaves. Do they take in sunlight? Are they connected to the stem? Do they hold the plant in the ground? Or do they produce the food for the plant? Yeah, I love all the yellow I'm seeing. They don't hold it in the ground. We know. What does?
The roots.
Very good. Okay, so we already know one of them on here. Do the roots take in sunlight? Are they connected to the stem? Do they hold the plant in the ground, or do they absorb water, nutrients from the soil? What do they not do? Yeah, they're underground. How are they going to take in sunlight? That doesn't even make sense. Good job, you guys. Okay, now what type of plants do you know, other than the fact that we talked about the sunflower, but other plants? What do you know? Which other ones are there?
Tulips.
Yeah, tulips, tomatoes, oh, trees. Y'all are so smart. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start talking about cactuses. So by the end of this, you guys are going to be able to create and label the parts of a cactus. There's lots of different kinds. I think the one we're most used to seeing is the one that looks like a person, you know, it's like it's got arms or something going on. Some of them have flowers. They're not always going to have flowers on them. And we know the parts of the plant. So, if we know that the flowers have the roots, do you think the cactus has roots as well?
Yeah.
It does, but it's in a hot, dry place. So the roots are a little bit different. They're going to be close to the surface. So as soon as it rains, it can soak up that water, because it's not going to rain that often. It's going to have to absorb it and hold it in there. It's going to store it for a lot longer. Now, it has a thick, waxy skin, a cactus does. Why do you think that would be? Remember, it's in a desert. Great job, Emily, the sun. Yeah! It needs to be protected from the sun. So we have a thick, waxy coat on that. Instead of leaves, it has spikes, or they're called spines. Now, if a cactus is holding all this water in there, and an animal is living in the desert, and it wants water, and it's looking for it, where would it find it?
Where the plant is.
What if it tried to break and tear apart the cactus to get the water out? The cactus has to protect itself. So instead of leaves, it has spikes or spines. It's going to protect it from the animals. And it also has a big stem in it, just like our flowers do, the sunflower we learned about. Go ahead and get out your little half sheet. We're going to label it together, and you guys have a word bank. You're going to fill in the blanks at the bottom. Okay, so at the very top, what are we looking at right there? Who knows what that is?
Flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. So go ahead and write that in. Okay, it's not pointing at the spine or the spike. So what do you think it's pointing at?
Thick waxy coat.
Yeah, the thick waxy coat that protects it from the sun. So write that in. All right, it's not a leaf. What did we say it was?
A spine.
Yeah, a spine. So make sure we put that in there. And then, what are these in the ground?
Roots.
The roots. And cactuses have a little bit different roots. Are they really deep in the ground? No, they're right by the surface. Okay, the blank produces seeds.
5 minutes.
What do we think? Good job, guys. The flower. To prevent water loss, cacti has a blank coat.
A thick waxy.
Great job, thick waxy. The blank are spread out and close to the surface.
Root.
Awesome. You go. A cactus has blank for protection.
Spines.
Yes. And is that protection from the sun or from animals?
Animals.
Animals. Oh, not quite the sun. That's the thick waxy coat. Yeah, that's okay. All right, go ahead and get out your clear paper or white paper that doesn't have anything on it. What do we always put on our paper?
Our name.
Our name. So put your name on one side and then flip it over to the other side. And you're going to write on there, cactus. All right. Now, we are going to take our green construction paper and our wax paper, and we're going to cut out a cactus. We're going to glue down the roots. It's a paper towel. A paper towel absorbs water just like the roots. Awesome. And you'll notice the straw is the stem. It sucks the water up. Now, did I put the straw coming off of the cactus? No, the stem's contained within the plant. And does the stem touch the roots? Yes, it does. They're connected, so make sure your stem goes down below your plant and into the roots. Now you guys are going to label it. Your toothpicks are your spines. And if you get done and some of us aren't finished, you could draw a background. You could draw a flower on it. If you draw a flower, should you label it?
Yes.
Yes, you should. Okay, y'all go ahead and get started on that. Oh, I love what you've done. Emily, that's beautiful.
Good job.
She has all this prepared for us. I see that most of y'all are finishing up. Yep, keep going. Emily's going to start decorating her background because she already finished.
What did she do? She's just kidding. She didn't really do it. Oh. Oh my God. I thought you.
Okay, I'm going to walk around and help you guys out. I'm going to go ahead and put back up some of the pictures of our other cactuses. If you guys didn't have glue today or scissors, remember to bring your supplies, but there's some up here if you need to borrow. That looks great. I love the waxy coat covering your plants. Wow, I like how you cut your toothpick in half so you have more spikes. That's great. Yeah.
Can I be in her class? Can we? Because she's.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay, now that we're all finished, go ahead and set them at the edge of the table. We're going to do a gallery walk. So we're going to walk around and look at what everyone has created. Now, we're going to say nice things. You're going to
doesn't look nice.
Oh, you're going to need to keep that to yourself, honey. Okay. So if we have someone who, look, she drew her roots on here. I think that would be something when I did my gallery walk, I would think, oh, I'm going to make sure I tell Emily, I love that you drew your roots, and I like how they're close to the surface. So take a note, maybe think of some compliments you can give a couple people, and if it's something not nice, don't say it at all. Keep it in your head.
I like how your roots are growing out.
Okay, y'all go ahead and do gallery walk, and we're done.
Yay!